Alright guys, welcome back to the couch. We're starting a new series called Pokemondays, which my fiance suggested, the lovely Dawn. And we're starting off with Pokemon Blue version, which is the very first Pokemon game I ever played. And so we're just going to jump right into it here. A few of the
Alright guys, welcome back to the couch.
fans
Doing a new series now called, my fiance suggested, called Pokemondays.
So we're going to start this one off with a
Red is
classic
kind of
here,
a
Pokemon Blue
impatient,
version, which is the first
teenager,
Pokemon
pretty
game I
much.
ever played. Throughout the game, I
haven't
used
really
my main
decided
man's.
yet how
I'm going to go with that. God dang, the nostalgia here. And I know a lot of you are sitting there playing, your Pokemon X and Y. That's the game I haven't even physically seen yet. So I figured I'd just start back here, kind of going back to the roots of the series, as it were. And then I've already come up with a name for our wannabe hero here. The Almighty Boosh. And to me, he's always, every time I've ever played a Pokemon game, I've always named the Gary, or Blue, whatever you want to call him, the same name every time. To me, he's always douche. Because he is a douche. And I love that Professor Oak's just like, all right, he's a douche, that's right. Boosh versus douche. And some of the aspects of this game remind me of the original Legend of Zelda from the Nintendo, where they don't always tell you what you need to be doing. You just kind of play along and find everything. Oh yeah, listen to that old school MIDI music. And I'm not going to do a completion run or anything like that. I know some people have wanted me to capture all 151. It's just not going to happen. I don't spend that much time. I can't. I know that some of the Pokemon you have to get through trading, and I can't do that with what I'm playing on. So basically, I'm playing the game. I'm going to basically beat the game. I'll have my own particular party that I always use. Some of you know that I always play as Squirtle every time. I'm a huge water type fan. Douche. And I'm probably going to nickname all the ones that are going to go in my final party. One of which, believe it or not, Squirtle has already been named by my roommate Adam. Which it'll be funny when he becomes Blastoise. Oh, and I forget that he's been doing this for years, yet only has 3 Pokemon. Be patient, douche. There he is, big pimp himself. Alright, so here's the name my roommate came up with. It's Big Frida. Which is apparently a southern drag queen rapper, from what the wiki page said. So when it becomes Blastoise, it's just going to be funny because it's be a Blastoise named Big Frida. It's like a prison name. Douche. Wait, Boosh. I'm not really going to explain a lot about the game. I'm not going to give a walkthrough or anything like that because everybody knows what Pokemon games are. If you played Fire Red or Leaf Green, it's the same exact game. This is just the original version. Oh, and I love he chooses a Bulbasaur. Nobody ever chooses Bulbasaur. Big Frida's attack fell. Apparently he's just going to keep growling at me. Alright, a douche can go suck it. Defeated a douche. Even looks like a douche. It's like, alright then. Oh, and I forgot he says smell you later, so he's like Nelson from The Simpsons. Now this is the part where they don't really tell you where you need to go. So you pretty much just head up to Viridian City. I'm going to save the game because I can. There we go. And I know in the newer games, like, you get running shoes in your first town to start. In this, it's all walking until you get the bike. It's all just slow paced. And you don't start the game with any Pokeballs or anything like that, unfortunately. Big Frida. Boosh got a potion. Out of my way, dude. Goddamn. The first part of the game, to me, is very annoying because you literally walk up from Pallet Town, come here, think you can go buy some Pokeballs so you can start catching Pokemon, play the game. And no, of course you can't. You have to take this stupid parcel back with you first, back to Professor Oak, then walk back up, then get Pokeballs. I mean, it's a little easier because you can jump over those little ledges and just get back fast, but still. And I can already tell you guys right now, there's going to be episodes where it's just me constantly wading through the tall grass fighting. If you can just picture like a cartoon version of me just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in the tall grass fighting stuff. And that's mostly because every time you get to a gym leader, you just get jacked up if you're not prepared to go in there. Alright, let's give this stupid thing to Oak, get a Pokedex, and get the hell out of here. Oh, you must be talented. Well, duh. I'd like to think that Douche talks like a surfer. Like, what'd you call me for, Grams? Gosh. Or, you know, Napoleon Dynamite, I guess either one. That was his dream, and now he's making you do it. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Oh, I love that. He says his sister's not going to give you a map. What Douche doesn't know is that she wants these nuts. Gives you a map anyway. All he had to do is flash those black pixelated eyes and bam. Got himself a map. Okay, so now we're going to go freaking back to Viridian so we can finally start catching Pokemon. Because I want one of those right there. The Pidgey and Pidgeotto and Pidgeot are all what I want in my final party. I usually have Blastoise, Pidgeot, Dugtrio. I know I usually have a fire Pokemon in there. I haven't decided which one I really want at this point. Because I know like you get Charizard and Magmar. There's all different kinds. I just haven't decided which final fire type will be in there. Big freedom. Alright, so we'll heal up our Squirtle friend here. And now keep in mind that most of all these Pokemon episodes will only going to be played on Mondays. Like it's the only time you're going to see these, as it's for Pokemondays. And then the rest of the time we'll be playing Majora's Mask to get through that game for the rest of the week until I, of course, stumble on something else. Or I get challenged to something or what have you. Screw Paralyze Hill and Burn Hill. I don't need any of that crap. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the first episode of Pokemondays here with Pokemon Blue. Save our game here. And then, alright guys, I will see you next week on the couch.